What if ChatGPT could talk like someone, think like someone, and also do things your way every single time? Yes, you can do all that in ChatGPT, and it's called Custom GPT. So let me show you how you can create your own personalized custom ChatGPT for your own purpose. So the ChatGPT we use every day is a general ChatGPT where it answers the questions the same way every time you ask it, and it is also the same for everyone else in this world who's using the same model of ChatGPT. But let's say if you have a very specialized use case, or you want to ask ChatGPT to answer in a different format, a different way, this is what Custom GPT is made for. I'll just show you a few examples of Custom GPT. So once you're in ChatGPT, if you scroll towards the sidebar and scroll up, you can see all these different modes, and you can see GPTs. So I'm currently using the Plus version, but you can also access all these Custom GPTs in the free version. So if you press on the Custom GPT, you immediately see this, and you can see that it is to create custom version of ChatGPT that combine instructions, knowledge, and any skills that you have. So as you can see, these are all the custom ChatGPTs that is made by the public or all these different companies like Canva, Wolframe. So all these custom GPT specializes in something. For example, Wolframe is a math computation company, so they create a ChatGPT specialized in that to ask, so that we as a users can just ask math questions and it will just answer math questions for you. And you'll see later how you can create all these custom GPT, and you'll get an understanding of how it works. A lot of these custom GPTs is also trying to promote their own website, their own service, which they will charge you later. So that's why I like to create my own GPT for my own use case. But to create your own custom GPT, unfortunately, you need to be a paid member, which is a Plus member of ChatGPT. Otherwise, you can only use custom ChatGPT but can't create it. So let's go. So if you click on create, you will come in this blank page for you where you can start creating your ChatGPT in any ways you want. This page looks complicated at first, but it really isn't if you just see one by one. So it is divided into two columns. The first column is where you program it or put in your instructions to create your custom ChatGPT. And this column is a preview. So it is just basically testing your custom ChatGPT to make sure it has the correct output, the correct structure that you want. For example, I want to create an exam study coach. So basically it's to encourage me to study and answer questions based on the particular topic. So this instruction part is the detailed description of your custom ChatGPT. It's basically a longer version, and if you have any extra output or specific structure that you want the ChatGPT to answer, you can all put inside it. Let's say, you can program it on how it behaves, what it should avoid doing, what it should not answer, etc. So right now I have no idea, okay? I completely do not know what I want. I just know that I want an accounting study course. So what you can do is to ask ChatGPT to help me create a custom GPT. So very conveniently here they put a create button. So if you click on create, then this is specifically on how to help you build your custom GPT so that you can customize it further if you want. So the reason why we use a personalized custom ChatGPT instead of just a general ChatGPT is because not only you can have a proper format that you want and the behavior and you can customize the style, everything. Not only that, you can also make sure that it specializes in one topic. So it just takes into account that one single topic and not all these different topics combined together. So it can give you a very specialized output. But yeah, so I want to create my accounting study course. So just give the ChatGPT some context of what you want to create. So I want to
create an accounting study course that helps me track my progress and motivate me to study.
As you can see, it is already in the process building the custom GPT that you want, and right now it's just asking you whether you want to change stuff. If you go back to configure, you can see it already build it for you with all the instructions that you might need, and also some conversation starters. So it is that easy. And right now we just need to go into more details to see whether it suits our own requirements. Okay, so the descriptions is already pretty detailed, and I'm going to test it soon. But let's just move on to the conversation starters. It can be anything. So if you want to add something else, you can just type it in here. For example. And then knowledge. So this knowledge, you can upload some files for them. So for example, upload some of your cheat sheets, your textbook information, and just some overall background knowledge that they can refer to. For example, some laws or standards particular to the accounting standards that you're studying. So this recommended model thing, if you are very specialized, you want it to do very specific things, you can use a better model such as O3. O3 is a research model. It takes a bit longer and it will do all the research for you. But in my case, not necessary. I can just use whatever model that I want. So then we have web search, canvas, or 4A image generation. So web search is usually I will put a tick so that you can find the latest information on the web. And canvas is more if you are trying to write a report and you want to make changes, and also it's good for coding. For mine, I do not really use it. Image generation, I don't really use it unless I need to. It will generate images. And then code interpreter, unless I'm actually writing codes or build tables, I would have to use that. But for now, this is a simple study coach, and I don't necessarily use that. So, and then here we have, at the end, we have a create new action button. This is actually more advanced. If you click on it, you can see a page like this, add actions, and you can actually, you can let this GPT get information from another website using API. And this is also what a lot of custom GPTs made by companies use. For example, Canvas Custom GPT, they will connect to Canva so that they can generate a template, which you can then go to Canva to download the template. Okay, so let me show you an example of actions that you can use in ChatGPT. It is more advanced, and of course you need an API ChatGPT that is connected to another website, but for today we are going to make things simple, but I'll show you just in case what it looks like. Alright, so as you can see, this is how actions been used in Custom GPT. So it will connect to a specific website such as Canva. So if you look at it, it just connects to it and make sure so that it can connect to Canva, and then the Canva will output the image back into ChatGPT. So yeah, I need to connect it. And once it's connected, okay, as you can see, once it connects to Canva, Canva is a graphic design website, and it will output the results back into ChatGPT. So this is what actions can do. So if you click on action, it will go back to your Canva, and it will allow you to customize your image more. So a lot of them, they use it to promote their own website. So it is a 50-50. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Alright, so next step is to test your custom GPT to make sure it works and everything is what you wanted. So this is actually a pretty typical response from ChatGPT. It's pretty general, and as you can see, it has the same method of outputting the format. But anyways, once you build up your model, testing it, you can easily just click on create. And then you can see that you can just make it private, only me, or you can share it with the link, so anyone with the link can access your custom GPT. And then you just click it save, and there you go, that's your custom GPT made. If you click on view GPT, there you go, this is the custom GPT. So let's say give me a motivation quote, click it, and okay, so if you want to create a more practical custom GPT that will help you with formatting your Excel spreadsheets, make sure to check out this video right here and comment down any custom GPTs that you want me to try to make. And I'm JJ, make sure to keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.